In the ever-evolving landscape of Hollywood, where stars rise and fall with the tides of public interest and industry shifts, few stories capture the imagination quite like the potential resurgence of iconic figures from the golden eras of the 1990s and early 2000s. Jennifer Lopez and Cameron Diaz, two women who defined much of that era's glamour, charisma, and unapologetic femininity, are reportedly engaging in what insiders describe as real discussions about staging a joint comeback. This isn't mere rumor mill chatter. It's a calculated move to reclaim their places at the top of the entertainment pantheon, leveraging decades of friendship, shared experiences, and a mutual understanding of what it takes to thrive in an industry that often chews up and spits out its brightest talents. Jennifer Lopez, at 56, remains a force of nature, a singer, dancer, actress, and entrepreneur whose career has spanned music charts, red carpets, and business ventures from perfumes to athleisure lines. Her journey in Hollywood has been marked by blockbuster hits like Selena and Out of Sight, which showcased her raw talent and magnetic screen presence, as well as personal milestones that have kept her in the headlines, from high-profile relationships to her unyielding pursuit of artistic fulfillment. Cameron Diaz, 53, on the other hand, carved out a niche as the quintessential girl-next-door turned action heroine, with films like There's Something About Mary, Charlie's Angels, and Shrek cementing her as a box-office darling who could do comedy, drama, and voice work with equal finesse. After stepping away from acting in 2014 to focus on family and production ventures, Diaz's absence left a void that fans have long hoped would be filled. Their friendship dates back to the late 1990s, a time when both were breaking through in Hollywood's competitive arena. Lopez was transitioning from in living color sketches to leading lady status, while Diaz was evolving from model to multifaceted actress. They crossed paths professionally in 2012's ensemble rom-com What to Expect When You're Expecting, a film that, while not a critical darling, resonated with audiences for its honest portrayal of parenthood's chaos and joys. In that movie, their characters shared screen time in a way that highlighted their natural chemistry, Lopez as the optimistic expectant mother, Diaz as the no-nonsense voice of experience. The project, adapted from the best-selling Pregnancy Guide, brought together a star-studded cast including Chase Crawford and Elizabeth Banks, but it was the Lopez-Diaz dynamic that lingered in viewers' minds, sparking whispers of future collaborations. Fast forward over a decade, and the entertainment world has transformed dramatically. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV Plus have democratized content creation, allowing established stars to pivot from traditional cinema to serialized storytelling. The success of shows like The Morning Show, which pairs Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston as powerhouse journalists navigating scandal and ambition, serves as a blueprint. Witherspoon and Aniston's real-life friendship mirrors their on-screen bond, much like Lopez and Diaz's, turning the series into a cultural phenomenon that blends sharp dialogue, timely social commentary, and unfiltered portrayals of aging women in power. Insiders suggest that Lopez and Diaz are eyeing a similar vehicle, a prestige drama or limited series that would allow them to explore complex, mature roles far removed from their rom-com roots. The impetus for this renewed collaboration stems from a shared sense of unfinished business. Both women broke out in the 90s, Lopez with her sultry intensity in Made in Manhattan and Diaz with her bubbly irreverence in The Mask. They promised audiences a new kind of female-led storytelling, empowering, diverse, and free from the male gaze that dominated the era. Yet, as they navigated motherhood, personal growth, and industry sexism, opportunities for joint projects dwindled. Now, with Lopez fresh off the reflective This Is Me, Now Tour and Diaz producing hits like the holiday sequels and Spirit, they're ready to multiply their forces. Why can't they be the next Jennifer and Reese? One source poignantly asks, highlighting the multiplier effect of star power. Teaming up isn't just strategic, it's a fulfillment of a pact made to fans who grew up idolizing them. The discussions are reportedly intense and pragmatic. Lopez, known for her meticulous preparation, whether choreographing dance numbers or curating her J.Lo beauty line, brings a business acumen sharpened by years of brand building. Diaz, with her laid-back California vibe tempered by savvy investments in clean beauty via Avaline wines, offers a complementary perspective. Together, they're scouring scripts for projects that demand more than glamour. Think narratives tackling midlife reinvention, the glass ceiling in entertainment, or the intersection of fame and family. What to Expect When You're Expecting grossed modestly but proved their on-screen rapport could carry lighter fare. Now they're aiming higher for something that could rival Big Little Lies in prestige and buzz. Hollywood's current climate adds urgency to their plans. The post-#MeToo era has amplified calls for authentic female stories, while the streaming wars reward content that retains subscribers through emotional investment. Lopez and Diaz understand this intimately. Lopez's recent forays into directing and producing, like her Netflix film This Is Me, Now, a love story, demonstrate her evolution beyond the tabloid staple. Diaz, meanwhile, has quietly built a production company that champions women directors, ensuring her return isn't just performative but purposeful. Their joint project could serve as a meta-commentary on comebacks themselves, two women in their 50s refusing to fade into supporting roles, instead demanding center stage.